everybody, it's Amy, and I'm going to do a real quick rundown of my October budget. I think I've already done a budget with me, but I wanted to show you how I'm kind of doing my mock-up. Coming in January, I will be using this book. Let me put you out just a tiny bit. That's my cash slip. I can use the same cash slips pretty much every time now. So these are they came from Thanksys. I don't know how you say that, but it's Thanksys Digital Store. So I marked all of my paydays with bank deposit slips, so I can keep track of how much I make. I got credit card, car loan. Got payday stickers, which are really cute, but they take up a lot of room. So I don't know if I'll use those. Electricity bill, credit card. These are all print and cut yourself, which I like because then I can use them over and over. So this is my little monthly planner that I got. Look, in the mood for budgeting. It says my name. That's so cute. All right, so this is what's coming in January. So I went ahead and marked all of my paydays. So here's the magic month. I'm hoping by this paycheck here, I will be able to order the camper or purchase the camper. So we'll see. We got May. I don't really want it until July, but if you have to order it, he said it could take 3 weeks or 3 months, depending on basically when they're building them. If it's, sorry, if it's like one coming off the line any day now, then I could get it in a couple weeks. But if they have to start from fresh, like from scratch and build it, then it could take 3 months. So while I want it by the 1st of July, I figure by the 1st of April, I need to pull the trigger. And because that gives me April, May, and June. And it gives me a little bit more time to save if it's not ready. But if it is, and he said they would take a certain percentage down and do the loan and do everything like it's ready to be picked up. And then when it's there, then I would have to bring a cashier's check for the remainder of the down payment. So I could put partial money down and then save some more and put more down on it if it takes the full 3 months to come. So anyway, I just went ahead and marked all my paychecks. August, I have another extra. And so this is what it looks like. It's just the flora, I think is what they call it, inside. So it's not something you haven't seen before, I'm sure. It's nothing different. It's just the cover. It's just the cover is different. I like that cover. It doesn't look Christmassy, but it just looks cute. I like it. I like the color scheme. And while I do really like this one is my personal, like, not debt, but not debt and bills, but like my appointments and things, life planner. And it's an A5 and it's really cute and I really like the cover. But can you tell I like the cover? Because my dotted notebook is in the same cover. And so I was like, I have to get a different cover. Like I can't have two the same size. At least these are different sizes, so I know the difference without picking them up and looking at them. But I said, I have to have a different cover. Okay. So for October, let's get to the real meat and potatoes of this video. October, I'm not even going to go by these because this it doesn't even matter. I'm going to start for next month. My problem is I have October's budget, but September's checks. So unless I write them in here, I have to like do a month ahead. Does that make sense? I'll show you. I think I've talked about this before, but bills, I budgeted $60 for storage, $225 for phone, $120 for the TV, $320 for electric, $75 for student loans, which comes to $800 total, which out of this amount of money leaves me $3,065. I budgeted $85 for Chase, $25 for Capital One, which, spoiler alert, it's getting paid off this month. I put my black Credit One, the black card. There's a black card, a red card, and an American Express card, and they're all from Credit One. So the black one is $38. PayPal's $37. The red card is $30. Ally's $47. PayPal, other PayPal's $41. The credit card through PayPal is $168. American Express $33. The Ford truck payment $190. So it totals $694, which from this total is $23.71. So there we're gonna go over to this page. All of my automatics, so they're technically $1,600. Yeah, they're technically $1,600, but $40, 20 extra dollars of each of these, $40 a month extra goes into a savings account. However, instead of leaving it in the savings account, I take that and pay my Chase bill. My Chase bill, instead of being $85 over here, instead of being the $85, it's been running like $49. So that's almost been covering that. So what I'm going to try to start doing is taking that extra and put towards another debt, or even just put it towards the Chase, maybe, is what I'll do. Just go ahead and pay the $85. So that gives me, stop. The dogs are romping in here in the kitchen. So that gives me $1,640 total, which gives me a $731 left over from this amount here. And then for car insurance, so anything highlighted in pink comes out of my first paycheck. I budget it out of my first check. Anything in blue, I budget out of the second check. These come out of both, so I put pink and blue. So insurance is $100. The camper, I'm trying to put $376 every single month towards my camper payment, or camper down payment. And so by the first paycheck of April, I should have $5,000. That's the plan. I will take money from something else before I take it from that, unless there's an emergency, and then I'll have to take it. Daytona, I don't know what I'm going to put towards. I was putting a certain amount towards it as well, but they told me I only needed $25 down, and so I can have it paid off before we go. Yeah. Bristol, I'm going to be putting some money towards. Richmond, I will put money towards because these are the races that we go to, or that we're planning on going. I didn't fill this all out yet because I don't get more money until the 3rd, and I will fill those in. All right, so this is my snowball. So Home Depot was $75. Affirm was $30 and $25, so $130. These are the sinking funds. I'm going to try to keep track of my totals. But this isn't going to be like the budget that I follow. This is kind of like the rough draft where I can figure it out and have it a little neat. And then in January, I'll start using this other one. But this will still be my rough draft of kind of playing around with the numbers and making a mess. And so November, I've already, not even October yet, and I've already gone towards November. But the reason I do that, there's a reason. And that's because, y'all stop. So Sissy, the puppy, just got her shots yesterday. And so if you touch her back, she's still a little sore there. And she just got her back touched. They've been romping and playing. Go lay down. Behave yourself. Don't look at me like that. All right. So it looks funny because I'm already in November. I've got to start paying for Richmond tickets and Bristol tickets. And so I've got them here and here. Here is sinking funds. This is extra to pay for gas, food, whatever. When we go, if we go and camp and I work, I'm going to need to pay for my $150 for that month for my Starlink. So this is for extra for these two. These are the actual, hey, they're going to draft that from your pay, from your bank account on the 1st of November. Because I take my money from November, or my money from October to pay November bills, October's coming up and my paychecks are coming. I need to know what I need to take out to cover November bills. So that's why I'm already looking at November. I know it seems weird because I'm so far ahead on that and looking at what I need for November. But in order to make sure I have what I need for November, I need to know what I need so that I make sure that I take out what I need. I will break it down into paychecks. I will figure out how much my paychecks are, how much I need. I will break that down. If I were to, now you'll look over here for November and you'll see that Capital One has a spot in the snowball. That's because it's getting paid off and it will have a $25 payment, and then we'll have all of these. So this is going to be my snowball, my total. If I need to take money from this to pay these, but I don't want to. What I don't want to do is take anything from the down payment of the camper, but I want to pay as much on bills as I can to get them paid down. So it's a fine line between where to put money. I have figured out, I think I wrote it on a piece of paper. I was figuring up extra paycheck in March. And then if I get tax money back, and I'll put that, I'll put the $188 per paycheck, and I think that's about it. Oh, and then I'm going to take the full amount from my paycheck in March towards the camper payment, down payment. So that way I'll have that money by the first part of April. What I'm going to do with any overtime or holiday pay, because I've already volunteered to work Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Day, like I'm going to work every holiday they let me. And then any bonuses and stuff like that, I think I'm going to try to put all of that towards debt. There may be, because of Bristol and Richmond tickets, there is a couple of months like February and March, I think, that are a little extra because of how the payments fall. So I don't know. It all may go to debt, or it may go to these, which technically are debts because I'm paying them, and they'll go away. But it's going to go here, most likely. If I have, if my bonus is $500, then I may put some of it towards these. Split them up a little bit in here, but the majority of it's going to go here. So that's the plan as of right now, is to take any overtime, any holiday pay, any extra bonuses from work, anything like that, and put towards debt or these payments. So I'm going to figure out what these two are for for November, so then I make sure that I take them out. And then any leftover, I may put $10 or $20 here, so that when we go, I have the $150 for the Starlink, and have a little extra for, groceries while we're there, or to buy souvenirs or whatever. Of course, NASCAR schedule's not out yet, so I don't know when the first Richmond race is going to be. We may or may not camp for that one. We may or may not have the camper by then. And but the plan is to do it for this one, and then in 2025 for this one. So, all right, that's the plan. I know it looks funny to see November. It's not even October, but when you are a month ahead, and you take out November bills and October paychecks, you sort of have to look ahead to make sure you take out enough. Otherwise, if I took out based on this, and I've got these two extras that are happening in November, then I wouldn't have the money for those. I would have to take them out of November paychecks, which then would set December back. So that's why I'm ahead. That's why I'm looking ahead. Already filled out my little October calendar. I've already put in some of them I know because these are the same every time. So I know what they are. But yeah. So I've already put these in. I haven't paid them yet. When I pay them, I will go back and check the hearts. I may or may not do that on camera. I don't know. But yeah. So there you go. That's my technical October and a little bit of November budget. Like I said, you have to look ahead. So in order for me to make sure I have enough for November out of October's checks, I have to look at November. But anyway, I will see you guys soon. I hope you have a great day wherever you are. And leave a comment below. Tell me what you would like to see. If you would like to see more about the camper and why I'm saving, or the actual camper that we're wanting to get, or I've talked to a guy and I know how much the camper he said is going to cost. And you know, if you want more pictures, or I don't have an actual video of the camper because I've not been in it, but if you want any more information about why we chose what we've chosen, different campers that I've liked and why we've liked them and why we didn't pick them, then you know what I liked or didn't like or whatever, let me know and I'll go ahead and do that. All right, see you guys soon. Bye.